Well, all eyes are on the nation's highest court this month as the justices are set to release 29 more opinions on hot-button issues like abortion, the Second Amendment, and illegal immigration, and more. Well, due to the backlog of cases, today was added as an additional opinion day, but only one case was released. Here to break down the very latest is president of Article 3 Project and the former law clerk to Supreme Court Justice Neil Gorsuch, Mike Davis. Mike, welcome back to the show. Okay, I was actually surprised today. So they added this additional day, and then they only dropped one case. Were you surprised by that? Because the backlog is 29 right now as it stands.
So how the Supreme Court works is there's an internal deadline that they set amongst themselves on when they have to circulate the remaining dissenting and concurring majority opinions. And so you're going to see the most controversial cases, the Dobbs decision on Roe versus Wade, the gun case, the EPA case, the Remain in Mexico case. Those will almost certainly come out on June 21st or June 26th. It's just how it works with the internal process of the Supreme Court.
All right, so let's talk about some of those. The gun control case, it's very top of mind, obviously, right now. We've got a big decision on concealed carry in the state of New York. So what is at stake in this case? How do you expect them to rule?
So I think that the Supreme Court is going to say that this New York restriction on concealed carry permits is unconstitutional. It violates our God-given right to keep and bear arms as guaranteed by the Second Amendment. And how it works now is in New York, you have to prove that you're worthy of having a gun instead of the government having to prove that you're unworthy of having a gun. And I think they're going to say that presumption that you have to prove that you're worthy of having a gun and a concealed carry gun is constitutional.
All right. So also the court is weighing whether or not President Biden can end Trump's Remain in Mexico policy, which they're currently really not holding up. Explain the legal battle here and what this will mean for the Biden administration and them having to enforce this Remain in Mexico policy.
This is an interesting case. It actually deals with administrative law and what powers the president has as the commander-in-chief, as the president of the commander-in-chief, versus what administrative hoops he has to jump through in order to set these administrative policies like Remain in Mexico. It's the Administrative Procedures Act, and it's kind of an arcane issue there. And actually, you may see the justices split along non-ideological lines on this case, because there are some justices who don't like the administrative state and don't think the administrative state should have these powers, and other justices maybe don't think that the president has these powers. So I think it could be an interesting lineup on that case.
Okay, I'm excited to see that one. There's also multiple cases on culture wars. We covered the story of a high school football coach, Joseph Kennedy, who is suing his school district after they told him that he couldn't pray on the football field after games. What can we expect for this case? Many people are very interested in this one because of religious freedom.
Yeah, so the First Amendment guarantees the free exercise of religion. It also prevents the government from establishing religion. And I think that liberals have taken that establishment clause jurisprudence way too far, where it very much limits people's First Amendment right to their religious beliefs. This coach is praying on his own. If people want to join him, they can. There's no pressure to join him, or at least there's no evidence of pressure to join him, and he has the First Amendment right to do that. I think the Supreme Court's going to side with him.
Yeah, it's a really interesting one because you're right. He didn't ask anyone to join him. His players joined him. No pressure at all. He's talked about that. His lawyer came on our show and discussed that with us. Mike Davis, so much more to break down. We're out of time, but obviously we'll have you back because these cases are going to come out. Hopefully, you said the 21st and the 26th. So we're looking to talk to you then.
Thank you.